Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your Q2, April, May, and June reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, wow. This is a powerful energy showing up right away for you. And as we navigate closer to Taurus season, which is at the end of April, going into May, I feel like you're being redirected. You're being redirected. So certain things for you, Taurus, may not have worked out in the past, but you're not going to repeat a cycle that you may have said yes to in the past, or it could be something that you had to learn over and over. Maybe you've gone through the same cycle repetitively, because in the month of April, you start off with a never-ending story. But look at that. It's clarifying with the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles that you're kind of getting out of Dodge. If there's a situation that feels imbalanced, or a relationship that you've been giving, but it hasn't been returned, or maybe you've been putting in a lot of hours at work and you haven't been seeing any of the progress, I do see that things are changing up for you, and you're going to choose a new path, because in the month of May, you have the not for you. I feel like this is you deciding your fate, your fortune. You see the fortune's cookie in the middle. It says nope. And it's also right in the middle of this chess game. So it's almost as if you've been thinking long and hard about your position, your status, your relationship. Yeah, and because you're choosing differently this time around, you're not going to repeat the same cycle. Because you're choosing a different direction, thank you, Spirit, how would you like? You're getting yourself out of this energy of feeling left out or feeling not good enough. I'm also feeling an energy here around worth, and you may be cutting out some certain foods as well in the month of May. Okay, these could be certain foods that maybe you did enjoy, but I feel like you know that they're not helpful. So let's see where this is going. So you have two bonus cards. We're not going to look at them till the end here, but let's dive into the month of April 2024. You have the never-ending story. 37 could be significant. Some of you may be 37 years old. I'm also sensing you felt like you've been on repeat. Some of you, there's been a routine happening here, or you've been stagnant within this cycle. Some of you, it's a karmic cycle. I'm just putting that out there. It's something that your soul came here to grow, evolve, and experience, but you've learned what you've needed to. And as you approach your birthday, for those of you Sun Taurians out there, for those of you that approach Taurus season, even if you're not Sun, right? Towards the ends of April, the 21st into the 20th of May, you're going to see a lot of movement here. You're really going to step into the limelight. I feel like there's a magnetized energy that is pulling you in a way to head towards something new. So don't be surprised in divine detours. Don't be surprised if you change your mind, or if you finally feel like you've had enough of a situation, or you've been fed up, because I am getting, for some of you, there's a tad bit of a block. You see here that this angel or this fairy sitting on top of this, it's one of those like hourglass. So some of you, it's like the time has been ticking. When is this going to happen? When am I going to finally get what it is that I've been putting my energy towards? And I also see here a deadline. So there could be a deadline, and there's a sense of urgency I am picking up on for some of you. It's like you're starting to maybe even feel a little bit patient, and you can see her face. She has her hands in her face there. So you are going to benefit from being clear, staying clear this month, focusing on your goals. I am getting the words research. So you may be researching into a healthier new routine, researching homes, jobs. Some of you, if this is dating, maybe you're putting yourself back out there, but you do have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful new beginnings after maybe a bit of a block. Maybe you felt low of energy. There could have been burnout for some of you. Yeah, you were burnt out of the situation because you were repetitively doing it over and over, Taurus. So when the Six of Pentacles shows up, you want reciprocity, you want balance. There is this equal exchange here. And because that's what you're moving towards, there could even be a negotiation or a new contract coming in. It's leading you towards feeling a lot more balanced, a lot more stable with this Six of Pentacles energy. Okay, there could be an unexpected gift coming in here for some of you, or a resource that helps you out. This could be a gift from the universe. This could be a raise, or it could even be an act of kindness. And that's what I feel for some of you. There is going to be an act of kindness that inspires you with the Ace of Wands to get moving, to get motivated. It could be something as simple as maybe a client or a family member or a complete stranger telling you, Taurus, that you would be really good in this certain line of work, or that you deserve more out of this relationship. Or, I mean, it could be that you overhear someone in the grocery store talking about a job opening at a place that you think's very interesting. There's just this energy of inspirement coming in. It's an activation of the third eye chakra. You see that highlighted in the Ace of Wands here. So something's getting you moving, and I feel like it's inspiring you to head towards more balance in an area of your life that you've been going round and round in cycles. So let's clarify here as well. Spirit, tell me about this Chariot energy showing up for Taurus. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Whatever you've been consuming or putting your time and energy and effort into, I feel like it's taking off in a direction that either you've been waiting for it to take off in, or perhaps there was a stall, right? Maybe that Chariot broke down somewhere along the line, and you had to kind of wait for help, wait for SOS to come, wait for some sort of help to arrive. And I feel like there is balance here. You're letting go of the old to make way for new. And you're seeing here a lot of this shift take place in the month of April that is actually leading you to make some strong, solid, decisive decisions in the month of May. I like this. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands is leading to harmony. Three of Cups. There's a celebration here for you. You're going to get some sort of favorable news, because I'm getting a message in a bottle showing up, and that's a card in this deck as well. So message in a bottle is news. You could get news in the form of a phone call, an email, a text message. I feel like this could be an announcement here as well. This is some sort of communication. So like I said, it could be something you overhear in a grocery store, or you feel inspired. Now, you've been doing a lot of thinking around what the Six of Pentacles could look like for you, right? This generosity, this charitable contribution, or, it could even have to do with loans, taxes, fees, things of that nature. And you've been reflecting on, how can I work smarter, not harder? How can I save more of my pentacles? How can I find balance and do more of what's working versus what's not working? And that may be part of the Four of Pentacles as well, is letting go of the old to make way for new. This is a belief. I'm also getting your belief around money, around growth, okay, around how you perceive the energy exchange. So yeah, for a lot of you, this does have to do with passionate beginning towards making more money here, passionate about what you do for a living. This can be around relationships, and if it is, I feel like that you're moving forward because you're letting go of something you've been spinning your wheels in here. And some of you may have even been single for quite some time with that Hermit energy. Yeah, you could have been single. So let's take a look at the following month. Let's look at May. Something is clearly being ready to be purged from your life, and you are the one that is doing this purging. You're saying, I don't like that energy. It doesn't align with me. It doesn't suit me. I've been thinking about this for quite some time with the chess pieces. You've been playing in this dynamic, this paradigm here, this matrix. And I feel like you're saying, no, I'm not going to go with that. I don't believe that. Or it's just not part of who I am. You see the window here. There's an opportunity that has been closed. And I feel like you're the one who closed this. Okay. And it's you saying, nope, it's not my fortune. It's not the destiny that I want for myself any longer. And I have a feeling it has to do with this never-ending cycle, doing the same thing over and over, hoping it's going to change, hoping to receive a different result or a different outcome. But it's leaving you in your head space. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and the Emperor energy. So you're removing yourself from feeling left out. You're removing yourself from this hermit energy of maybe even a little bit of isolation. You're withdrawing. Yeah, you're basically withdrawing from mental distress. You're telling yourself a new story with the 8 of Swords. And the old story consists of you being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. This could even be letting maybe even financial and material changes really get the best of you. Some of you were rejected an offer, or you thought that it was a dream job or a dream situation and it wasn't for you for whatever reason. And that reason was to redirect you towards more, I don't want to say more empowerment, but it was really to put you on that path. Look at this Emperor. He's actually holding that chess piece. And we just talked about that here. So you're making some big moves. This could be money moves, financial moves, career moves. This could actually be a move, Taurus. It's card 6 as well. That's the Lover's energy. And it's interesting because the Emperor is very logical, right? They think logically, but I feel like it does have to do with your heart's desires, right? It's almost like you're making some logical decisions that have to do with what's best for you on an emotional level as well. So stepping into your power more is certainly going to be a part of May because you're getting out of your own way. Some of you, there may have been a form of sabotage, either self-sabotage or sabotage from another, or you just felt restricted. You felt like you couldn't leave a situation, maybe due to money. You felt like you couldn't leave because your hands were tied. But this is the month here, in the month of April, where you start to realize that you're not bound, or there is some sort of generosity or contribution or inspiration, Taurus, that helps you get to this new energy, this new stage, because you're holding the key here with the 5 of Pentacles. The key is right there next to the door, but because she's been left out, right, she can't quite see because it's a little bit dark. It's a little bit murky there. And sometimes we got to go through that grief, or we have to go through that transformation process where sometimes when we're right in the middle of things, it's hard to find a solution, or it's hard to find, the key to getting out. And it can leave you in that hanged man energy of feeling a little stuck. And this month, in the month of May, you're saying, I know this isn't for me any longer. I've sat in some sort of grief. I've went through this health concern or health challenge. I've maybe even had to file bankruptcy, or I need to ask for assistance, ask for help in some way, because wherever this never-ending cycle was in the past, you don't want to be there any longer. And coming into June, I mean, wow, this is what we have. We have blessed. We have the Sun. We have the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is a beautiful new beginning. You are so very blessed. And because you are taking charge of your destiny, and you are the one that is saying that's not for you, but you're also remembering that you are co-creating with spirit, that the energy that you are kind of working on here internally is manifesting in your external world. And you're realizing how blessed you are in the month of June. And I am getting your major blessings, major miracles, wish fulfillment, or the things that you've been wanting and wishing and praying for. You may see them come to fruition here in the month of June. Now, I also get this shift around healthy ego. If you felt a little bit deflated here, or if you were really drawing in your energy, drawing in your light because you didn't feel like you were ready to put yourself out there, or if you just felt drained mentally, energetically, physically, emotionally, I definitely feel there is a revitalization happening. I mean, her arms are to the sky and she has that heart chakra booming, and she just feels the light. She feels the abundance. She is very blessed here, and you are having a major a moment here in the month of June that is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of happiness. This is the card of abundance. It is the card of success. This is good health, right? Some of you, it's a health recovery. There is going to be a major healing from some sort of health concern that has been an ongoing process. Some of you, this has to do with autoimmune. For others of you, this is a major recovery because you are, cutting out certain things, you're healing, you're recovering, maybe you're getting back on track with your fitness goals, whatever this may be, relationship wise. If you've been spinning a relationship cycle ongoing, some of you may be cutting that out, and it's going to help you in a big way. Even if at first it feels financially a little bit of a struggle, you're definitely coming up out of it. You will be in a better position. For those of you, if it's a job and maybe there's been some struggles, there's been a pay cut, or you've been on that deadline or that time crunch, June looks absolutely amazing here for you, Taurus. Now, you have the Two of Wands. So you're going to see also in the month of June why something didn't work out, or why you had to go through that situation because of the sun. You're going to look back and say, oh my goodness, thank God that didn't work out, or I'm so glad I did go through that. So this is silver lining energy with the Two of Wands here. This is planning for your future, right? It's making decisions that are putting you in a position here of abundance. It's big decisions. And I see the globe here. Some of you, this has to do with travel, with movement, okay? Expanding upon the world. It's like the world is your oyster here with the Two of Wands showing up. And then we have the Ace of Cups. This is a major heart chakra awakening for you. This is, and that's what I was picking up on earlier with that heart energy, the Six, the Lovers. Like I said, you're making logical choices here, but it's actually to put you in alignment with your heart's desires. This is a soul quenching renewal. It's a gift of love. It's relationships. It's grace. It's inspiration. And I just heard Grace again. So some of you, your name actually could be Grace. But the Ace of Cups is you filling that cup within yourself. It's the relationship with self that sets the tone for all of your other relationships. And because you have this sense of healthy ego, you're feeling more abundant, you're feeling more energized, you have optimal health here. You could be attracting love. There could be a new beginning here in love. This doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It certainly could be, but it could be a new friendship. It could be a pet. It could be a new child with the sun entering into the world. For others of you, yeah, I'm just getting that you're not dimming your light any longer. And whatever this never-ending story was in the past, it drained a lot of your energy where you didn't have the momentum, or you didn't have that life force to go towards this Ace of Cups. And I feel like you do now. Okay, because you're stepping out of that never-ending cycle. You're stepping out. Again, they keep referring back to the Chariot, like the wheel broken down, waiting for a tow truck, right? And it's like you've been waiting for that damn tow truck for 10 years, and you're just sitting on the side of the road, or you're walking on a road that's thousands of miles long, and you're waiting for someone to come by and help you. But there's that saying, God helps those who help themselves. So I feel like you're making choices. You're helping yourself by saying, I'm done. I'm done repeating the cycle. I'm done living in this certain way. I'm done carrying this baggage or dealing with these health issues. I need to make a move. And as they say, take one step towards the gods, Taurus, they take 10 steps towards you. So because you are the one that is changing your destiny, your fate, by making a new choice. That's the beauty of free will. We don't have to sit in that Five of Pentacles. We go through the Five of Pentacles, but we don't have to stay there. We can pass it by. It's part of our human experience. Sometimes we do feel rejected. We do feel withdrawn. After all, we're having this individual experience but we remember at times that we are a spark of the divine, right? So let's take a look at some of the 2 bonus cards, and then we'll clarify some more. Let's look. Oh, look at that. Wow. The Devil in reverse and the 2 of Cups. A lot of you are letting go of a toxic relationship with family, with a lover, with a coworker. It is a relationship. Some of you, you may not be, okay, that's for the story for some of you, letting go of the old toxic ways of being so you can have that 2 of Cups, because you're graduating here. Ace of Cups is the first step, and then we're heading towards the 2 of Cups. And this is a healthy dynamic. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is a new beginning here with a new energy. Whether it is love, whether it's career, whether it's family. I mean, the 2 of Cups, it is beautiful. There is something emotional that is starting to form. This is soulmate energy, and it's healthy soulmate energy. Now, the Devil showing up here, it is in reverse. So I do feel like if you've been concerned that you were going to repeat a cycle of the past, I feel that this card is very important right in the middle, not for you. You're not going to take that past energy with you. That's why the Devil is showing up here in reverse. You're freeing yourself. You're reclaiming your power so you can have the type of partnerships that you deserve that are based on reciprocity. So two energies can combine to create something beautiful. Wow. So yeah, to create something beautiful, I mean, what's more beautiful than that sun, right? Of course, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, but I feel like there's a moment of bliss, and this brings you hope. And you may look back and you may say, wow, I haven't felt that hope for quite some time. And it's here for you. Let's clarify. Okay, Spirit, can we please clarify the not for you energy? What's not for Taurus? What is Taurus either cutting out, or what is Spirit redirect? Wow, 2 of Cups again. 2 of Cups clarifying here the not for you. There's some sort of contract that is being updated, that's being cut out, or you've completed. Yeah, you've completed here in order to bring in a new soul contract. Okay, so it's almost as if you have to consciously make that choice that you are done with this situation, or a belief, or a pattern, or a habit, or a toxic attachment style, whatever it could be. It could be a person, place, thing, or you name it. Devil can be anything. This never-ending cycle could be anything. But I feel in order to embrace this 2 of Cups, there has to be some sort of decision that you make, that you say, I'm not having it. And what is that decision? I really feel like it does have to do with worth, with this 5 of Pentacles, money, health, maybe poverty, conscious mindset, lack of, I don't have enough, or I'm going to be single, or I'm unhealthy, right? All of the things that we tell ourselves. 8 of Swords, self-sabotage. That's what you're cutting out. And when you do, there's you climbing to the top. The Emperor energy. So this is big. This is big changes. I'm liking this though. All right, let's look at the Sun and the blessings and the Ace of Cups. What is showing up here in the month of June for Taurus with the blessings, the Sun, the Ace of Cups. Okay, with the 2, oh my gosh, Ace of Cups on top of Ace of Cups. We just seen the 2 of Cups. So you're getting the same energy showing up. And this happened in Aries reading as well. We may see this across the line where everything feels more synchronized, right? You may be feeling more synchronized. Your actions and, you know, what you're trying to manifest are synchronistic. Right? They're coming together. There is a coming together here. And there's also a purging of the old. So Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups saying, yeah, there is a big opportunity of emotional satisfaction, of new beginnings when it comes to love, feeling inspired, right? This is also about you choosing more joy, more happiness in your life. And for a lot of you, I feel like you haven't felt this way for quite some time. I just have to say that here. Yeah, you haven't felt that way for quite some time. And because you haven't felt that way, the 2 of Wands shows up and says, is this real? Can I believe in this? Can I trust this? You may be riding the fence. Trust it. You don't always get card on top of card that's the same one, and we're seeing it numerous times here in your reading. And the only thing that's going to get in the way of your happiness here, Taurus, is yourself with that Eight of Swords. Spirit, what else do we have here for Taurus? What advice? Balance, Libran energy. This is justice. Karmic cycles have been completed. I just heard that. Karmic cycles have been completed. Soul contracts. Ooh, and I have major goosebumps here. Soul contracts around health. Some of you may say, well, Melissa, what does that mean? Soul contracts around health are here to teach us that we are the creators of our reality, but we're also here to experience and evolve and grow and heal and thrive. And we're here to have all of these earthly experiences, right? But you're also, there's something with the body, and you see it's almost like eclipse energy here as well. And we're going through eclipse energy in April, and this is a powerful time to bring balance back into your life. And you actually have the sun and the moon. So that's part of this polarity. That's part of this divine experience that you're having here on earth. And I feel like there's a lot more peace coming in here. You see the rainbow, you see the justice. It's almost as if these Libran scales here of karma are, reminding you of your own inner truth. And if some of you are dealing with a legal situation or a legal matter, especially with that Emperor in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of shift that's taking place that could bring a lot of happiness. Okay, if something, it doesn't have to be legal, right? Oftentimes this card can mean legalities or justice, but it can be about bringing things back into balance. Okay, and that's what we see happening here. And there is this balance taking place with the Two of Cups showing up a couple times, the Two of Wands, right? We're seeing that take place over the course of the second quarter, April, May, and June. And you may also feel like you are more mentally, emotionally, and energetically more stable. Okay, more stable, because you're cutting out toxicities or toxic patterns, things that have disconnected you from some sort of connections or collaborations, or even with oneself, because that Ace of Cups starts with self, but we see it expanding quite beautifully for you. Taurus, what a wonderful quarter reading. I'm excited to see how this all turns out for you. Drop a comment below if you'd like. Hit that thumbs up if it resonates. And if you haven't already subscribed and hit that bell, please do so. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. Lots of love.